Warmth by giving away new winter coats and books to children. We know that warmth is created in more than one way. A warm coat brings physical warmth, the gift of community brings warmth to our spirit, and the knowledge that someone cares brings warmth to the heart. A for Apple Learning Center has served the community for over 25 years and is dedicated to supporting and connecting families to essential resources in our community.
The Urban League of Metropolitan Seattle, empowering communities and changing lives. The Urban League has been there to serve when our community is at its lowest. It's never mattered what the crisis was. The systemic oppression remains constant for those most vulnerable. Here at the Urban League of Metropolitan Seattle, we'll be temporarily adjusting our hours of operation and available services. If you are in need of resources, we recommend that you give us a call at 206-461-3792. To make an appointment, press 0 and speak with the receptionist. Walk-in hours will be from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. And hey, we'll gladly work with you via phone as best as we can if you're exhibiting any signs of illness to assist you with information to save your home, find you a place to sleep, or connect you to job opportunities. The Urban League of Metropolitan Seattle. That's 206-461-3792.
Lock in fresh juice with the newest hip-hop and R&B.
Every Wednesday night from 9 to 11 p.m.
on Rainier Avenue Radio.
You know we got the dopest artists rocking with us every single week. It's myself, D-Money.
Taylor Hart.
And Pint-Sized Patron, which is fresh juice every Wednesday. It's Trilltopia.
This is the news on Rainier Avenue Radio. Britain's newly established quarantine hotels received their first guests as the government tries to prevent new coronavirus variants from derailing a fast-moving vaccination drive that has delivered more than 15 million shots in 10 weeks. Passengers arriving in Heathrow Airport were escorted by security guards to buses that took them to the nearby hotels. Some of the travelers said they had tried and failed to make it to Britain to avoid the quarantine, AP's Jill Lawless reports. Britain has given a first dose of coronavirus vaccine to almost a quarter of its population, but health officials are concerned that vaccines may not work as well on some new strains of the virus, including one first identified in South Africa. And that's your news on Rainier Avenue Radio.
You're listening to RainierAvenueRadio.world.
What's goody? You're on mute. You're on mute. Okay.
No, I like the hoodie. I like the hoodie.
It's cute. You know, I'm a little chilly in here, and I need a little jacket. But I was like, I ain't wearing no hoodie in the house. I'm finna turn the heat on.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
There it is.
I'm about to replay this on my page, and then we finna get ready because I'm ready for today, honey.
Oh, where's my thing?
Oh man, somebody bamboozled me.
What happened?
You know, like you think you're about to network and make new friends on Facebook, and then they hit you with the, do you want to join their business?
Do you want to join my business? Do you want to spend some time?
Oh man, I thought you just wanted to be my friends. Now I know it's a whole scheme. It's a whole scheme.
There's a whole scheme to try to get Todd to get with the bullshit.
Okay. Here we go. There we go. Share it to your story. But my story. No, we want to share it to the public. There we go. Cool. It is now shared. You ready to get this started?
Let me see now.
I brought some wine today since you said I was sleepy earlier. What are you doing?
Oh, hold on. I gotta let you know something.
Is you ready? This is showtime. Share it.
I'm doing it. I'm writing you quick.
Share it only. And let's get it.
Okay, let me see. Where's my water?
Ready?
Mm.
Clear the palate. Vocal lessons time. Okay. Ready? 3, 2,
Ow!
1.
Oh wait. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, girl. This is crazy.
Okay, here we go.
3, 2,
2,
and 1.
What's good, everybody? It's your girl, Jazzy Red.
What's going on, wigs, extension lace friends? I see you out there baldings. Yes, I'm with the first balding. Balding. How are you guys doing? It's Dom Loop.
And you're watching
The Gumbo.
Welcome to another week, your weekly dose of ratchetness and fun.
Craziness.
Yes.
Crazy.
And
so first, happy Black History Month. Still. Okay.
Yep, still. I think it's our last one. It's our last episode of Black History Month.
No, it's happening all year.
Black History Month.
All year. It's not ending. So Black History
Absolutely.
Year.
It's Black History is year round.
This year it's like all year round. Like not like last year where I was talking about, oh yeah, it's gonna be all year. No, this year is all year because a year's been gone from us, so we need it back.
Yep. So we're just celebrating all year. But yes, welcome back for another episode of the Gumbo. And yeah, mental health check-in. How have you been doing this week?
What's it? You see how I think about it like that?
Yeah, like
let's say it's a long story. I've been doing good this week. I've been doing very good this week. I've been cool. Don't worry about the little things right here. I was at work today and a freaking box fell on my face right here.
A box?
Yeah, a whole box. I said, oh no! I said, this is my money, but this is my money. But I've been getting to work like
this is my money, but this is my
money. I've been getting to work like at 3:30 in the mornings. Recently, the past like 3 days, yeah, you know, talk about these little cool hours.
Shoot, so early.
You know, I don't want to shoot you as a gun package or anything, but I'm just like, you know, like it's not just work, it's working out in the morning. Like I'm just just boxes and boxes and boxes and tires and tires and boxes and tires, and all it is working out for me in the morning. Just work out. Maybe after a break, so you got some muscles. You know, how are you doing?
Yes, getting right and tight. I'm doing okay. You know, I had a little accident on Monday. A little injured, but you know, I'm okay. We will not get into the details of what's wrong because that's not important. I am injured and that's okay. Like I'm working through the injury. It's always something with me. First I had COVID and then this is like, look at 2021, what has been given to me. Like, jeez. Okay. But other than that, you know, I've been well. I've been doing well, you know. Black Winds has been doing really well. We have a ton of meetings going on as of like tomorrow. We have a meeting tomorrow. Then we have a meeting on Saturday, and then we have a meeting on Monday. It's just like all these meetings.
Hey, busy. So you're meeting out.
Keeping us busy. Okay, but speaking of us being busy though, we got something going on Saturday, okay?
What's going on? Wait. What's going on Saturday? Let them know a little bit.
Your two favorite hosts, your girl Jazzy Red and
I'm Lou.
There he is. Dom Lou. We are going to be on Converge Media for Rewind with Besa. Our good friend Besa invited us on her show, and we were going to be part of a panel. Make sure you guys check it out. It's going to be on Saturday at 2 p.m. on Converge Media. We can share the links as well so that you guys can take a look. But yeah,
did you say who was with?
The other people?
No, well, the person who introduced me, who invited us.
Yes, I said our good friend Besa.
Say it again.
Good friend Besa.
Black History Month. Stop. Give her roses. Give her flowers.
Yes.
I'm not here doing it for the radio.
I've known Besa for many years. Like we used to do Juice Radio together, and that's how we met. And then we just been cool ever since. Like that's my girl right there. Like we've been calling each other sis before everybody was calling each other sis.
Oh, she said we've been doing it. I hear you.
My good sis. But yeah. So she's invited us to her panel on Saturday. Again, it's called Rewind with Besa. and we will be on Converge Media. So make sure you guys check out your favorite hosts. On there, we'll be talking about what are we talking about?
We're talking about blackness, the Grammys, and the BS.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
Period.
The lack of color in the Grammys.
And that alone is just a topic as it is. We got a lot of
right. We don't want to get too far into it since we want you guys to make sure you check us out on Saturday. But it's going down. It's going to be a great conversation. There's going to be actually quite a few other speakers there. Right. Let me find them. It'll be fun because we can network and meet new people.
Right.
But it looks like Katoya Palmer will be joining. Alicia Brown, Lex Jones, and Sierra. So great. This is great. Like, I cannot wait to meet everybody and see everyone's opinions, hear everyone's opinions, and have a good time on Saturday. I'm excited.
Okay, real quick, shameless plug. I'm not going to just act like whatever. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. All right, so my second video, like I said, with the cut, who's filmed with the cut, is up again. This is the 1 week of that, and I'm going to tell you this: for it to be on a platform of 10.6 million subscribers. Like the views go up. So I'm gonna let you guys know this, okay? So my first video with the cut was 2 weeks ago, and I'm at 434,000 views.
Ooh, okay.
And the one that was just aired a week ago is already at 208,000 views, you guys.
Nice.
So
wow. Your social media is on there. Is your social media and your Cash App on there?
My social media is on there. My Cash App, I should put that on there. I was stupid of me, but I was just like, okay, whatever, And granted, the topic, that topic, the comments are like, because the first video it wasn't just me, so I was like, whatever. Yeah. But for the second one, for it to just be me and somebody else, like the comments were like, I could see how like celebrities are like,
yeah.
But like it's like I don't care. I mean, like what got to me.
You don't know the people to be
right.
Like,
I'm gonna say one more thing though. I was on an app and somebody decided like hit me up and was like, "Hey, this so and so made you look stupid in the video of the cut," and I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, thanks. Okay. Well, for one, I appreciate you for finding me because my profile didn't have my picture on it, so you knew it was me. For one, for two, thank you for actually watching the video. I appreciate it. And for three, I hope you liked it and commented under it too because I don't really care too much about that because it was actually fun and it was kind of like more exposure than they really probably thought it was. So.
Yeah, no, I mean, okay, cut is like a big thing in Washington. Like it's huge, and it's like.
And there's more than there's less than 10.5 million people in Washington. So
right, but I'm saying like cut has tons of followers. It's just filmed in Seattle, so like. That's what I'm saying. Like you're going to be like worldwide known as you do these things. Like, so I'm really happy for you. Like you're really getting out there. Look at you on a blind date.
Oh my God. A blind date. That took 4 hours to film. 4 hours to film that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we really had to play the game. Like that's no joke. Like everything that you see that they like if you guys may think that it's like fast forwarding or making things. No, this actually they make you play the game.
Oh my gosh.
You have to play it. Like it's not fake at all.
Yeah. I feel like you guys are. I don't think he's your type.
He's not my type, girl. He's not my type.
He's not.
Shout out to Fairvon. Shout out to Games. They're still here. He's not my type, girl. Come on now.
I'm like thinking about your exes, and I'm like, that's not.
No, too light skin for me for one, and I have to be the one.
What is he putting on his face? What are you putting on his face? Are those worms?
Worms and cockroaches.
Roaches?
Why
did you put them on his eyes?
Because they were on his face. They'd be on his face.
His eyes?
Well, where else is it going to be? His face is flat.
Look at you posted them.
Just in case. Yes, I told him. I said, if you're ready to swing, we can swing. I'm letting you know from jump. Because I know what it is. If they would have gave me that, I would have cried. Like really, okay? But really, I need you guys to listen to me. This next part right here is intense in life. Like it's intense. Like I've never been on the screen of life with like anything less than like a shirt on, but like they caught me up in the first 4 minutes of that episode. I'd end up wearing pink, but
well, that's exciting. I'm glad that you're doing cut. I can't wait to see more. I've watched quite a few cut episodes, so I think I'm
filming one on the 2nd. I'm filming one on March 2nd. Another one.
Look at you! You're just
there's one more
celebrity.
There's one more that's airing, and it's just like this. The camera can't make up what you see. You have to be that person. Like it can. Only, what it does is make you gain weight. and make you look like you're big, and that's it. It just wants $2. But you know
Okay,
what?
that spin.
No,
I'm
because
not.
this nasty
There's
stuff
no
happens-
shade. I just know that that's not you. So you're just making a new friend right now.
Girl, it was the invoice went through. The invoice went through, and I showed
I know
up.
that's
I said, okay, well, hey,
I know that's right.
because nothing's
I
for free with
know
them.
that's right. Is that a boo boo drink?
I'm gonna tell you this: it was a drink full of BS crapola, and I have a bad gag reflex. I told him ahead of time, but look at my reactions of life. You know what I mean? I said, this looks like this. I said, oh no, I don't want to do it. Nope.
I look like a boo
And I
boo
could handle
drink.
my heart because like it was just disgusting.
You look like you caught the Holy Ghost.
Because I didn't want to do it.
Your knees bent.
I don't want to look crazy on TV, so I'm like, just watch it. And I just said, okay, y'all see? 3, 2, 1. Boop.
Oh.
Boop. I'll bring it forward. I said, this is an old
I'm
type of
done.
stuff. But make sure you
I
guys get the
am
episode check
done.
them out.
Yes, make sure you guys check out Don. Make sure you guys check out us on Saturday on Converge Media with Rewind with Besa. And make sure you guys check out Black Wins, the Black History Project that I am a co-founder of, that we are doing Black History all year round. Okay? And first stop is Tulsa, Oklahoma to highlight Black Wall Street. So make sure you guys check us all out. We are booked and busy, sweetie.
Yes.
So, yes.
Well, how about this? I have a Black History Month question for our audience, okay?
Okay.
Do you guys know the Black National Anthem? And for those who don't know the Black National Anthem, do you feel as if they should cut down on the little bit of Black history that we're learning in school, period? Because
why would they cut it down?
I was in Clubhouse, and respectfully, there's a platform there that said, hey, I feel like we should just back up from teaching a lot of Black history, a lot of studies, because we're in a new era, we're in new money, new everything. I said, well, do any of you guys know the?
Was this a room full of Black people?
Yeah. I said, and it was. And I said, well, do you guys know the Black National Anthem? And somebody said, what's that? I said, huh? They said,
I would have left the room.
They said, if my son, I'm gonna ask my son. If my son doesn't know it, then I don't know it. I said, huh? Somebody said, did Beyonce make that? I said,
I would have. What does it say? Peacefully. What does it say? Peacefully exit.
Yep.
Respectfully exit. That's what I would have done. I can't deal with stuff like that. Like, why would we not? First of all, this is what grinds my gears, that Black history is American history. But yeah, and so when we learn about American history, the Black history section is only this much. It's only so much when.
Go ahead.
It's only so much, and it's like, so you really mean to tell us that all we were was slaves fighting in the civil rights movement, and that's it?
And a little bit of this, why is it
in the Civil War? And the Civil War, and then you freed us. That's it.
Yep.
That's all there is.
You throw Rosa in there. You throw Rosa in there, freeing some stuff. Like, girl, bye.
You throw Rosa in there. You throw the Black Panthers in there, but you say that they're terrorists. Then you go ahead and even though that Panthers was giving out free breakfast to children, that was the biggest threat to America right then and there. Okay, and then they want to go ahead and say, oh yeah, Martin Luther King, this and that. Okay, but by the end of it, what people don't know is by the end, Martin Luther King was like, okay, so I'm sick of y'all, so we finna fight. And by that point, then that's when they offed him.
And be happy. We need to be praying for a lot more of the history, because the only reason why we only get shown that much is because then America would have to then admit to a lot of
They'd have to look at itself in the mirror.
Admit it's a lot of things that have happened. I mean, in life, you can't only give us
and you know, America tries to cover up its little dirty secrets, and that's what they try to do in Black Wall Street. And that's what, look.
I hope these stimulus are not trying to keep us shut up. All these stimulus ain't trying to keep us to be quiet. No, playing. You can't buy my quietness.
No, but all I gotta say is this, you know, like you can't just hide from the truth. You can't, it's there. And they just like they tried to burn down Tulsa and Greenwood, the city of Greenwood, Black Wall Street, they tried to burn it down and burn all the books so that nothing can be remembered and all that stuff. But y'all forgot that there's people that actually survived that. So people that survived that was telling them stories, them real stories of what was going on. So at the end of the day, you know, people can lie, people can try to cover things up, you know, do what they feel like they need to do. But no, the truth will set you all free. How about that?
That's what
I'm done with it.
Okay. Did you have any politics news?
No, not really.
That was the politics news right there.
Yep, that was it. That was it. Black history is American history. That's our politics news today. Oh, one thing. I'm so sorry. There is one thing. I did read this week that Barack Obama stated that I think he gave his classmate a bloody nose for calling him a racial slur. And for that, he did what was needed to be done.
Yes.
Okay. We're at okay, good. I'm looking at time like how good are we?
We pushed that, but we did that. We said, okay, what news do we have today? Okay.
No way, I have to make sure. We don't go too far because we kind of spent a little bit longer on our intro because we have a lot to announce. Period.
Yeah.
But let's get into the messy nitty gritty.
The messy nitty gritty. Okay, listen to me, you guys. I'm gonna say this one time. I'm gonna say this one time. Well, first, let's do this hard. Okay. Prayers go out to let me go here because I'm trying to be like up to date in life real quick. I'm trying to be like cool. Let's push our prayer list out there to the one and only golf legend and 15-time major champion Tiger Woods, who was actually injured in 2 days ago. Well, let me do this. He was injured in how can they label it? It was a solo. Yeah, it was a major single car crash in LA. It was rushed to the Harbor UCLA Medical Center. It left him with serious leg injuries, and he does also understand that's his. He stands up the whole time. So serious.
I think that's something in his back was messed up too. I thought I read too, right?
He was actually recovering from back surgery in December.
That's right.
Yeah,
he had back surgery in December. Right, now he has a messed up leg from this car accident.
Yes, and he was hoping to be able to actually play at the Masters, but that probably won't happen right now. He underwent surgery on his right leg for fractures to his upper and lower portions of the tibia and fibula bones. His foot and his
front
ankle.
and the back.
Yes, his foot and his ankle.
Wow.
They said that there was no sign that there was no sign of the driver being impaired in the crash. And they said that they were not sure if he wasn't on his phone. But he was transmitted to, he was transferred to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center today. Which is pretty good because, after the surgery situation. But let me tell you this. If you see that picture right there, that is a picture of the 2009 accident that he had. If you guys remember, Tiger Woods should not be driving cars because he likes to crash them, respectfully. All right. Earlier in the mornings of November 27, 2009, police was summoned to Woods neighborhood near Orlando after his Cadillac Escalade SUV crashed into a fire hydrant and a tree as he was leaving his home around 2:30 a.m. Okay.
He was drunk on this one though, right?
Yeah. According to police report, he wasn't wearing a seatbelt, but also, remember, it was claimed that he was having an affair with a woman named Rachel, whom he met at the New York club where she worked. As we know now, the allegations were true of that situation.
Yes.
Okay.
He had multiple women.
Yeah, one of many toxic relationships during the 2004 marriage with his wife, Ellen. Okay. But at the same time, Wood denied the story. And according to Rachel's interview, which is aired on HBO's Tigers documentary, even had Rachel call Ellen to tell her the report wasn't true. However, on the evenings of November 26th, which was Thanksgiving Day, Rachel and Elle called her from Wood's phone after discovering romantic text messages between the two, expecting to hear from Woods, which is Tiger Woods. On the phone, Rachel said, she answered and said, "Hey, babe." And instead of Tiger's voice, she heard Elle. Woods crashed.
Yikes.
Tiger Woods crashed accordingly soon after causing $3,200 worth of property damage. He jumped the curb, crossed a grass median, and rubbed up against a few hedges before colliding into a tree.
That is nuts.
Remember, his back window was busted out. Everybody said that his wife went over there and busted it out, which I believe she did.
He probably, this is how I see it in my head. The wife is mad and tells Tiger, "You got me all the way effed up." So he felt like he wanted to leave the scene because he just felt like she was acting crazy, but he had been drinking earlier that night.
Been drinking
so then
watermelon.
They started having a little scuffle argument, She goes outside, goes Britney Spears on that car.
Britney
He
Spears.
took off like, oh, she's tripping. Took off in a hurry and car accident. That's how
2:30 in the
that's how
morning.
I see it.
But the one today,
Yeah, and he was on his way to his side chick's house so that he had a place to
And
sleep.
the one this week is kind of like, I feel bad for the situation, but understand like that first
Yeah,
one.
this is really sad.
The one in 2009 that really kind of put a dip on his career. But the fact that this one could actually have just been him going to a corner store in the afternoon time to end up where this one was more damaging than the first one was, is kind of sad. So he's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of work for him to be done, and we'll wish him Godspeed. And come back, Tiger.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Well, praying for a speedy recovery. That's always terrible. I hate car accidents like with a passion. Like I really hate them. I've been in enough of them, and I never want to be in another. So, my heart and thoughts and prayers go to Tiger Woods because that's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. Well, I was thinking.
How much time before break? How much time before break?
3 minutes.
Huh.
I was thinking that it kind of reminded me because, Serena Williams, we were talking about Serena last week and how Naomi Osaka has been killing it and beat her. And I was just thinking like, dang, like, I think Tay even said like, it sounds like, Tiger was going to try to make a comeback and try to beat his old record. And it doesn't look like that will be able to be done this year.
Girl, he just had surgery on his back in December, January, February. Respectfully, that's 2 months. Girl, bye, sit down. This is a sign from God.
When is the U.S. Open? When is that? Or whatever competition.
Far too soon for that man to be out here. But because on Monday he was filmed and actually pictures of him with David Spade, Gabrielle Union, and Dwayne Wade out there golfing. So that's kind of crazy. Monday, that's what you're out there, having fun on the golf course, and then Tuesday you're having major surgery on your leg.
Yeah, that's nuts. Wow.
I mean,
well,
hey,
they said this timing that there was no impairment, so
that they know
can't
right
confirm.
Now.
Right, they can't confirm or deny he was messaging on his phone,
because
but they can say that there's. But they can say that there was no alcohol. Texting and driving is pretty dangerous too. But I would really hope that he wasn't drinking and driving again. You know what I'm saying?
I was hoping that. I would feel like this. It could. Another way I think about pill situation is because he just had surgery in his back.
He was impaired from his pills, he took from his surgery. Wow, that could be something too.
You shouldn't be driving like that. You shouldn't be driving, period. So you just had surgery on your back, for one. For two, I feel like you're hurting. Oh, okay. Do you feel like you can do a lot more than what you really can do?
Yeah, that's true.
He didn't lose his life.
When you get in accidents anyway, too, or even a surgery of some sort, sometimes you feel better, but then your body's not yet better. So then you crash, your body crashes, and it could be that he felt good. And then his body was like, you ain't good, and then something happened. Yeah. I've had, when I had COVID, that's how it felt. I would be like, oh, I'm good. I feel good today. And then it'd be like, oof, just checking the mail was, I felt like I just ran 6 miles. It was bad. It's like you weren't good.
You looked like it. I told you, everybody that knows had COVID all have the same look. It doesn't matter if they're black.
That's what you told me when I got.
Oh my God, they all have the same look. Their hair looks disheveled. They look flushed. Everybody that I've known COVID literally has the same exact look. Hair. I know somebody who barely has hair. And their hair was I was like, oh my God.
Wow. Well, on that note, we will be right back after these few messages from our sponsors. And don't go anywhere because we have way more information from the celebrities. So don't go nowhere. This is the Gumbo.
Rainier Avenue Radio.
On Saturday, February 27th, Seattle Local Learning Center, a nonprofit, A for Apple Learning Center, will spread the warmth by giving away new winter coats and books to children. We know that warmth is created in more than one way. A warm coat brings physical warmth, the gift of community brings warmth to our spirit, and the knowledge that someone cares brings warmth to the heart. A for Apple Learning Center has served the community for over 25 years and is dedicated to supporting and connecting families to essential resources in our community.
What up, y'all? Check out the show. Check out the big show. I'm talking about the Traffic Jam Drive Time Radio, Dirty Harry Radio. Of course, Rainier Avenue Radio, Traffic Jam 4 to 6. If I could say it in multiple languages, I would, but I only know one. Not going to fake the funk. In the studio with my guy,
Kareem the Dream, the executive producer for Rainier Avenue Radio.
And all the females, all the beautiful women out there are telling me he really is a dream. And I'll say, you know what? That's all I needed to hear. Too much information, but Dirty Harry. All right, check out the show Monday through Friday, 4 to 6 on Rainier Avenue Radio. Contest, in-studio interviews, play-by-plays. We give you the ingredients. We're your chefs in the kitchen. Let's go. Kareem the Dream, Dirty Harry, Rainier Avenue Radio. Come on.
Dealing with COVID-19 is uncharted territory, and everyone has different challenges. People may feel anxious, down, or overwhelmed. For some, these feelings can lead to changes in sleep patterns, an increased use of alcohol or drugs, or withdrawing from the people around them. If you know someone who's having a hard time coping, you can help by reaching out to talk and listen. To learn more about how you can help someone in need, call the Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-TALK. Brought to you by the state of Washington.
This is the news on Rainier Avenue Radio. Guinea is tracking down people who potentially came in contact with Ebola patients and will distribute vaccines as soon as it can get them, Health Minister Remy Lama said as the death toll from the new outbreak rose to 4. The West African country declared a new Ebola epidemic on Sunday after confirming 7 infections, Al Jazeera reports. Lama said, unlike the deadliest known outbreak, which tore through West Africa during 2013 and 2016, Guinea now had the means to halt the resurgence of the disease. Neighboring Sierra Leone and Liberia have put their citizens on high alert, AP's Carly Patesh reports. The new outbreak occurred in Nzerekore in southern Guinea, where health officials detected suspicious cases of Ebola with patients presenting symptoms of diarrhea, vomiting, and bleeding. And that's your news on Rainier Avenue Radio.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not driving my sweet AMC Pacer through the car wash, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world. You missed a spot.
Hey, we are back.
Hey, we're back.
From the break, I'm your girl, Jazzy Ray.
And I'm Dom Lou, the Muscle King. Oh!
Yes,
Ooh.
and you're listening to The Gumbo on Rainier Avenue Radio. Wow, got the guns out.
Ooh, I'm not gonna leave you. I'm not gonna hold you. Ooh.
Wow, just wow, man.
Ooh. Ooh,
For Black History Month.
The Gumbo.
Yeah. Our producer is wild. Oops, I'm messing my stand up.
Oh, one thing.
Yeah. What's happening?
Bobby Schmurder's home. Bobby Schmurder's home.
Yes. We were screaming free Bobby Schmurder until it was backward. Bobby Schmurder free. Okay.
With no help from Trump.
With no help from who?
Trump.
Or Kim.
He did it on his own 6 years.
Yes, he did. Why does it feel like so much longer than 6 years?
It does feel like
it feels so much longer than 6 years.
Yeah, it does.
I when I heard it was 6 years, I was like, 6 years? I was like, really?
I had to do some counting.
Like, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like a lot longer.
I definitely had to do some counting because I was like, wait a minute. And the thing was, he was going to actually be out in December of this year. Well, the end of this year. But because of good behavior.
Good.
And that sounds so good. I'm so happy for Bobby. Like, I'm so happy for Bobby Schmurder. I mean, he came out with a private jet. Came out with all black.
Yes, he did.
All he needed was a haircut real quick with Quavo. I mean, if you're with Quavo, if you're anywhere with Quavo, less than 24 hours of you getting out of prison, you're where the money resides. and and Bobby is where the money resides right now. He has a lot of love around him. He came home to a big party. I don't know. I know he's happy to be out. I mean,
yeah, good for him. I'm happy because we've been waiting, like, and his case was just all the way messed up. Like, it wasn't even right. Like, they really got him on some, like, I forget, like, exactly what his charges were, but it was like a bogus case. Like, they literally slapped him with the book, and everybody was just like, wow, like, you're really giving. I think it had something to do with like a case that he was maybe like associated with or something like that, and then they like gave him the book. Well, and that was messed up.
Yeah, well, I know he was saying a couple of things. He actually spoke with GQ magazine, and he was saying that because when he got out of jail, he had a hand wrap on his hand, and he was saying that he said that jail. He had a brace on his hand. He said jail is jail, which he explained that he also was noted that he experienced some racially charged harassment from the guards.
Wow.
Not just plea deal. So that's a lot of years to deal with that. You know what I mean? So
yep. And you know what? I would be going straight to suing.
I'm like, listen, dig up Johnny Cochran. I need his business. I need his services.
Johnny Cochran still has law firm is still active. He might not be alive anymore.
Bro,
but
I don't have time for that black man's money. Okay, that man said, "From the dead, from the grave, I'm going to be coined."
Okay, shoot, the law offices.
How can you have a dead man as your boss?
Of Johnny Cochran.
The dead man's your boss.
I mean, no, that's just his firm, but I think his son is the one who runs it now.
I need Johnny Senior, not Junior.
I earlier brought up Kim, and because I feel like she didn't do anything for Bobby Shmurda, but that's okay, because he's out now. And Kim, I just found out this week that she filed for divorce from Kanye. Yikes. Most people, as their marriage, I think it was probably like on the rocks. They were showing signs that it was on the rocks, especially with him like running away to Wyoming and just being completely like a new Kanye. Nobody really knew who he had turned into. But he also came out with the fact that he has a mental, I guess, illness. He has bipolar disorder. And, I was just thinking today, like, wow, can you really imagine dating someone and then getting married to them and then they develop a mental disability? Like, whoa, that is just so, like, how do you deal with that? And unfortunately, Kim no longer wants to deal.
I'm gonna say this. Leave that picture up there, please, sir. Listen, you see that face right there? Those are faces of people that know that it's over and done with. It's called distance. It's called distance makes the heart grow fonder. I'm gonna give you that much example. Kim and Kanye have never spent this much time together ever in their relationship. This pandemic has it has all up. And I'm gonna tell you this: somebody's like, how can just a year just mess up everything? For one, when you find love in a toxic place anyway, it's gonna fail. For one. For two, they were never around each other. They were never around each other ever. Okay. Kim was always working. I'm so jealous. Money making her business. That's what she's doing. Kanye was always working because his contract. What do you expect? So when they finally meet up after weeks of not being around each other and playing phone ping pong, that's how they show that they love each other. That's not really. They force each other to love each other. Then, like, you're going to love. You're going to have love for somebody when you don't be around that much, regardless of that. Like, period. Yeah. But not saying that they were deeply in love. But this pandemic, we talk about people we know in our relationship. That is a prime example, and use that as a tool and look at it and say, you know what? When Kanye had COVID the first 2 weeks it was out, and he was in that room, and she had all 4 kids outside the room. That right there, that did it for Kim. That did it for Kim. She said, wow, like, wow, you get just to be in that. You get to be in that room for 2 weeks. You get to just isolate yourself and just disconnect from the world. When I have to be a mom out here for 4 kids, oh, that's fine. I bet you North was knocking on the door.
You
and
know
he wasn't
how
even
North
saying
is.
nothing. I bet you was
Kim
alive.
can't even do a live without North being like, I want to be in it.
Right.
Hey, actually, Mom, I'm doing something right now. Hey, Mom. Hey, it's me, Northy.
Yep.
Can we do like? She's like, okay, North. Like,
Yep. Chicago keeps messing with me. Da-da-da-da. And I bet you the kids knocking on the door trying to just say hi, Dad, and he was ignoring. Bet you, because guess what? He realized that I am in this house with the black men soul eater. And I feel my soul leaving as long as I'm in here.
do you remember he said that Kris Jenner? What did he call her? He called her. What was that name he called her? And we were cracking up when he said it. Because remember he went went on record like
he went crazy thing.
he went on a rant, another one of his many rants, and he called her a certain name, and I'm so mad.
He called her pimp.
No.
You should call her pimp named Slimpback. That's what you should call her, pimp named Slimpback. What was it?
Oh my gosh, it was so funny though the way he called her. It was like Chris the something, and it was just
because it coming.
But I'm gonna have to look it up. But he definitely like made it known that like she. Remember he came out and said that like their whole family is nuts and like he's going through it because of them. Like it's all of them. Like when I saw that, I was like, Kanye's not okay.
And then Kim was there blaming on Larsa. Oh, Larsa, who? Larsa Pippen. Larsa Pippen's out here getting her next. Larsa Pippen's out here getting the next young thing. That girl is 47 years old. Larsa Pippen is beautiful to be. Yes. She's not worried about no Kardashian crypt keeper, black man soul eater. And that's what it is, a black man soul eater. And in the house with him, he felt all that energy. So all he had to do was he felt a couple days of pills. He just threw them out the window, grabbed that phone, and started just talking crazy. It was all the truth. We didn't want North. She wanted to get every person. Like it was a lot. Like
yes. I think though that like honestly, like when he ran for president and stuff like that was a lot. And then like for him to like really start putting their business out there because like
he was trying to get away from her. He was trying to get away from her. If he was running for president during the pandemic, that means that he'd be on the road doing what? Having these conferences and stuff. He was trying to get away from the home. He said, "Listen, I can't do it." He let this man hide out in Wyoming.
Look, I just know that, man, I can't find it. It was on a Twitter post that he made, but he definitely was like, he said that Chris wasn't allowed around the kids anymore. I remember that. He really went, like, he really had a whole, like, mental breakdown. And he was like,
that was a breakdown. That was a breakdown. That was a mental awakening.
Well, you think that awakening? Yeah,
that was awakening. He said, "Oh my God!" Boom! It hit him, and then it was like I felt like they ran into the room and threw his pills on his
third eye open.
Yep, they ran into the room, threw his pills in his mouth, and said, "Go to sleep." And the next thing you know, he came back like, "I love my family. I love my family." But I hope that this does not hinder him. This does not hinder him musically. I mean, he has to work. He has to work for the rest of his life anyway.
Look,
so that's
Kanye been going through it this last year because
gonna be a good album.
Sunday service was. I heard that Sunday service people was upset because they wasn't getting their coin. So now I'm a little confused because what I don't understand is Kanye. You said you had a church, right? You said, and this is like a gospel thing. So this is considered like a nonprofit. Like you don't have to pay taxes. Why aren't you paying your choir members? Why aren't you paying your choir director?
You should call Kurt Franklin.
Why aren't you paying your music director? Why?
You should call Kurt Franklin from the 90s and say, Kirk, what should I do? Kurt Franklin didn't pay family. Kurt Franklin and the family, he didn't pay them. We're talking about Kurt Franklin, the gospel singer Kurt Franklin. He had a group called The Family, which was a group of 37 people back in the 90s. And you weren't paying them money. And you were giving, we're talking about early 90s gospel music.
He wasn't paying them?
You had money.
He wasn't paying
them. And we're talking about Tamla Mann wasn't paying them. And that's a big woman. She needed to eat.
We're not going to do that to Tamala. We're not going to do that to her today. We're not doing it.
You didn't do it.
We're not doing that to Cora. We're not doing it.
But can I say one thing?
Go ahead.
This week, a little New York street rat came across my screen today, and I said, who's this woman? His name starts with a T, and it ends with an I. Producer, can we get that image, please? Listen.
I'm mad at you. I know you're. I just know you're gonna post this stupid picture of him looking like a zaddy.
Listen.
And I'm mad because my comment has like 3 or 4 likes and people like my comment on your post, but I meant to say is zaddy.
I'm hurt.
No, he's not making the zaddy face.
I'm hurt that my producer hasn't put up the picture yet, and it's hurting me. The fact that Tekashi 6ix9ine is I'm just
No, he didn't. Why are you doing the zaddy look? He looks.
Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a filter. I don't know what it is. I don't.
It's gotta be. I don't get it.
That man needs to get that filter. He has enough money to get that filter put on his face permanently. Oh,
yeah, he does. If Chris Brown can do it for his mom, he could do it for himself.
Wait a minute. You shake it up. You shake the tables. Wait. Wait a minute. You gotta talk about him first.
He has a permanent.
One thing at a time. This man right here, yes, he's a snitch. Yes, he's a rat. Eating cheese all day. But guess what? I like cheese. I like cheese on my nachos too.
Bye.
Listen, I've never seen a street rat from New York look like that. There's a second picture too. Second picture, producer. Second picture. How many?
I don't need.
What?
I don't. Please.
I've never in my life ever in my life thought that I would ever see the day that Tekashi 6ix9ine.
It's the angles. He knows his angles.
Girl, listen. You're not trying to give that man his flowers. Stop trying to.
He looks good right here, but he's not a good-looking guy at all.
Beard, girl.
He looks crazy.
It's that beard. It's some LL Cool J lips, girl.
And he also looks like he has really clear skin.
Yes,
like I don't know, something about
with the veneer teeth, girl. Look at them. God.
Yeah, the veneers are doing it, and the lips.
It's the eyebrows, some bushy eyebrow.
The eyebrows are tamed. They are tamed.
Girl.
Yep.
I said,
I don't. Go ahead.
Listen, I don't do light skins like that. But God's working on me. And this he came back. God,
I'm mad. Please.
It's switching up like this. I don't know what it is. I don't care what nobody says right now. Tekashi for me. It is the prison bird. It's the prison bird energy for me. It's between him and Bobby Shmurda. Because Bobby Shmurda put a picture today. Bobby Shmurda put a picture today on Instagram. I said,
he looked like a whole chocolate bar.
He was like,
okay, look, yeah, and he looked good too. But Tekashi 6ix9ine, like I can't with him because although he do look good here, I know that I can't rock with him. I can't deal with the screaming in his songs. I can't. And then the fact that he did a Lil Durk lyric when he went crazy after stalking Meek Mill at the end of a club in Atlanta. Like, good night, bro. Like, he's just too much. He's too much.
Meek Mill stalked him too, because then turn around, they both did this. You ain't nobody swung. Nobody swung. Just like you said that he has security.
Because he said he was trying to get him. He was trying to say he was trying to get him to go to jail. He said he was trying to get him to go to jail. He said he was trying.
You can't get nobody. You can't keep nobody going to jail. Girl, Meek Mills is a prison bird too. I mean, listen, it's not like you can try to push somebody.
Years ago.
Okay, it's not like he's still on probation for the rest of his life. Like he can go to jail too. It's just like so how can somebody force you to go to jail or try to push you to go to jail by doing the same thing you're doing to him? You guys both have security. If you know that he's a troll, just get in your car and go home.
No. According to Tekashi, he came by himself. He don't need security.
Who?
Tekashi
gonna go nowhere without security. He knows. Now that cute boy. Now listen, that pretty boy goes.
He claims he ran up on him on his own.
He has many securities, but guess what?
Absolutely.
The same amount of security.
People want to kill him.
Yes, and the same amount of security he had, Meek had.
Absolutely.
So for Meek to be like, "Oh, he's there security,"
but this is what got me.
The
lyric, yes. But the number two thing. No. Did
he say about Kobe?
Okay. We want to go there. Okay. Scratch what I was even talking about. Sure. Okay. So if you guys are not aware, there's a new song with Meek Mill, and I think Durk again.
Trolling. Both of them are trolling. Ironically,
and it's a song about Kobe Bryant. Like the song is about Kobe, And let me read you guys the lyric that Meek Mill said. This B I'm effing always tell me she loved me. Oh, she loved, but she ain't never showed me.
Rewind over. Start
Yeah.
over. Start over. Start over.
This.
Yeah.
This B I'm effing always tell me that she loved me, but she ain't never showed me. Yeah, and if I ever lack, I'm going out with my chopper. I'll be another Kobe.
I'll see you later.
Oh, I done dropped my AirPod and everything. That's about it. Right?
Oops, I left something.
I can't believe he said that. You're right. This is a song about Kobe. And you said that? You said that? And then you said that's a bar. I'm going to keep it.
Where's your team? Where's your people? Where's Rock Nation? Where's the people that were free Meek Mills? Where's these people to talk to you about this? Have you not learned from the past, sir? Just leave the death off the people alone. Leave all the dead alone, because guess what? It does not matter if it be Farrah Fawcett who died in the morning and nobody remembers because Michael Jackson died that night. It does not matter. You don't bring them up later on because you're going to get bitten behind every time. And it never works right. When people do this, it never works right. They're doing it for a shock value, but guess what, Meek? It's Black History Month. You can still do something without... Who are you?
First of all, when Kobe's anniversary happened last month, Vanessa specifically asked that no one even bring up the crash. No one post pictures of the crash site, the helicopter, none of that.
The
Just
NBA,
pure
please,
good memory.
Actually, the NBA, please do not post. Please do not post anything, or please do not show anything on TV about any type of. Asking the NBA, they agreed. The NBA agreed. Okay, so who do you think you are?
Meek
Philadelphia rat. That irritates. Who are you?
And so Vanessa responded. She said, "Dear Meek Mill, I find this line."
Wait! It's the Dear Meek Mill for me. Vanessa's a fool. I can't do her. Vanessa is a fool. She said,
"Dear," like it's a letter.
She said,
"Dear Meek Mill."
Dear Meek Mill.
I find this line to be extremely insensitive and disrespectful. Period. I am not familiar with any of your music. Shut up. But I believe. Stop it. Like, get the line out. But I believe you can do better than this. If you're a fan, fine. There's a better way to show your admiration for my husband. This lacks respect and tact.
If Vanessa would let her mama go, her own mother that she came out of her vagina, go.
Okay.
And have it.
Whoa.
Meek, promise you, Kobe Bryant fans, it will outweigh anything that you think that's going to happen about them people sitting outside the prison cell while you're doing your time that you're supposed to do. I'm so sorry.
She said this is insensitive and disrespectful, period.
I don't know any of your music.
I don't know any of your music.
That right there? She said, wait, Dear Meek Mill.
I know that's right. Go ahead.
I don't know any of your music. None of it. I don't know none of it.
I really don't even know who you are, to be honest. But I heard you had my husband's name in your mouth.
She said, who? Meek who?
Mickey Mouse?
She said, Parker Mills?
Oh, shoot. I mean, come on, man. That was wrong. That was 100% wrong.
It was.
There was one other thing I wanted to bring up. And it was that Lady Gaga lost two of her dogs. So she has 3 dogs, pug dogs. And she is, I think, in Paris, I believe, working on a show. And because, she's a great actress. If you guys didn't know, she was on American Horror Story and she was very scary. I only watched a few episodes because she was very scary. And she's working on her show. She has a dog walker. Dog walker was walking dogs in Hollywood. Was approached by a gunman, shot. And then one of the dogs made it away. 2 of the dogs were stolen. by the gunman. The one that made it away has been found. Now I said, wait a minute.
Wait, go back. So wait. Dog owner, who was shot?
The dog walker. Yes.
I'm gonna tell you something about.
They really don't play out here in Hollywood. They don't play out here.
What's that woman's name? What's Lady Gaga's real name?
Lady Gaga.
What's
Oh,
her name?
I don't know her real name.
Tip of my tongue. What is that woman's name?
I don't. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen her real name.
What is that woman's name? Let me see. Hey Siri. What is Lady Gaga's real name? Listen to me, okay? Stephanie Joanne. What you won't do to me is play my face. You, girl, have been bored at home, coming up plotting. You've been plotting, sis. Plotting. Oh my gosh. You see what happens when black people are bored? They do stuff like Jesse Smollett. And then when black people are bored, they do stuff like
Jesse Smollett.
They do stuff like Stephanie Joanne. Okay, Stephanie Joanne said, okay, so what we're going to do today is...
This sounds like an inside. This definitely sounds like an inside job.
I haven't done anything since the inauguration, so I need to do something. Girl, of all the people in the world, your dog walker's getting shot for a mutt. No, sorry, no pun intended. No, I mean, dog lovers, I love you, Peter.
You know, it was a purebred
I'm gonna tell you this.
American bulldog.
Listen, it's a mutt. It ain't got nothing worth more than my life. Respectfully,
Look, the man was shot. He's expected to survive. He's just suffering.
Of course, girl, he can't die. Girl, in the plan, he can't die. Stephanie said that he can't die once they put the plan together.
I'm just mad that this is a story. Like, if this isn't real, and I honestly, I don't believe it. But if it is real, why would you shoot the dog walker over some pug dogs? Did you know that they were Lady Gaga's dogs? Did you want her dogs that bad that you couldn't just get your own? Pugs are expensive. But did you really want to steal her dog?
Expensive.
And then you let one get away on its own? And then conveniently, the bodyguard found the other dog?
Expensive.
So it knew its route home?
I would have said this.
I mean,
I would do this. They would have saw me walking, girl. I would have like, Stephanie lives right there. The code is 452-468. Promise you, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you, but I gotta go. Go by. I don't care if I was walking dogs, walking myself, walking Stephanie around the block. Get her. You want her. We don't want. Get her. She smells like meat anyway. She still smells like meat from the MTV Music Awards years ago. So I guess you see her like, girl, bye. Get Stephanie. She gotta go. Like, bye, girl. I ain't got time for her.
Honestly, I'm flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted. I hope that this is not a real story, because that is sad that somebody would steal someone's dogs and then shoot someone over some dogs. But this also does sound insane.
I kind of hope it is real.
Why?
Because we know that Lady Gaga album's going to be bomb. No, play. Listen.
She's not about to sing about them dogs.
Dog walk, dog walker, dog walk, dog walker. Oh God, too early. Listen. Also, watch out for Demi Lovato's fourth documentary that's going to be on YouTube in March. I'm going to let you know this. The first one was just about her popping pills. The second one was about her doing okay. The third one is about her relapsing again. And the fourth one is going to be about her and her heroin addiction.
Wow.
Demi Lovato's voice, I would not care about her so much if her voice was not that powerful, that strong, and that everything for me. For you to be sitting on heroin and almost dying, girl.
Right. Well, let's just see. What channel is it going to be on? Because we are on our way out. YouTube. Okay, YouTube. So thank you so much for watching our show tonight. We will be making sure to catch this YouTube episode of Demi Lovato. I'm your host, Jazzy Red.
I am Dom Lou.
And we are the Gumbo. We'll see you guys.
Do that.
And we are the Gumbo.
This is first. Go.
We'll see you guys next week.